Hello and welcome to this Backwards Compatible Comics review. Today we're going to be looking at something slightly different. We're going to be looking at Marvel's Marvel Unlimited. Now, Marvel Unlimited is a subscription service. Basically you pay, I think in the UK it works out to £6 something depending on the exchange rate a month. So it's quite good value. For that you get the chance to look at comics that are basically roughly 6 months old. From things as you can see flashing up on the screen from For God of Thunder to Moon Knight to Rocket Raccoon to Hitman's Avengers, and going quite far back all the way. I think some of the older ones have got things like World War Hulk from a good few years ago, and there's also like things coming out from the 70s as we go through. So it's quite a nice way to read a lot of comics. And also, if you're new to Marvel, it's a great entry point because you can choose to look at a few different creators, or you can look at different runs, and you can find out something quite new. Now, I've been in and out of Marvel for quite a long time, but more out of it, truthfully, than in for quite a while. So I found this whole subscription service to be really, really handy, just because it gives me a chance to read and find out about a few of the different things that I haven't ever gone through. If you think the price roughly equates to 2 comics a month, so for 2 comics a month I don't ever really have to buy another Marvel comic. Yes, I'm a little bit behind, but to be honest that doesn't overly bother me. I just got to be careful of spoilers, but if I'm reading things all the time and they're really big and interesting, then I can catch up and really start to enjoy myself. So now you can read the books. There's a PC app. There's a PC page on the website, and there's also an app. Now I use the app on my tablet, so you can see there that's my library. So it's quite nice looking actually. There's lots of different the library looks a bit like like a bookshelf, and you can scroll. So you can scroll up and down all the way through and scroll. And then you choose on what you want to do. You can read it offline as well. You only get to read 12 comics offline, but that's actually quite a lot if you think about it. I mean, you'd have to read quite a lot to get to go through that 12 in one day without having access to Wi-Fi to be able to download a lot more. So I think in that way it works really well. Now I've used it on my phone, I've used it on my 7-inch tablet, I've used it on my 10-inch tablet. Obviously the 10-inch tablet is the better option just because it's a bigger screen. The small screen on the phone, I found using guided view to be quite good. Now the only problem with guided view sometimes is it does cut sections off of panels, so it's not my preferred option, but I think if you've got a smaller tablet or a phone, it may be quite a good way to really enjoy this app as well. And the great thing is it does sync across all the different devices, so that gives me quite a lot of mobility to be able to read what I want to at lots of different times. So a lot of the series you're seeing now are all Marvel now, so they're quite new. So you see things like Magneto, as you see there's Deadpool, Daredevil and things like that. So you can see that there is quite a lot of new content on there, and it really does give you a chance to get grounded in Marvel. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting a few reviews from the Marvel Unlimited apps. So we always highlight when it is from Marvel Unlimited, just to give you an idea about things that you might miss, things that you'd like to see, things that we quite like. And it is worth it because sometimes there's so much on there that you might it's a bit like Netflix and most other subscription services. Sometimes you get drowned with content and you might miss that little hidden gem or something that maybe hasn't got the press that other series have got, but we find it quite interesting, or we hope that you would as well. So a couple of little recommendations have been flashing up. All the covers have been flashing up throughout this article, so it's quite a good thing. So we're going to start off bringing these to you as often as we can. We do hope that you enjoyed. We do hope that you enjoy the service. Just do let us know what you think. Is it a service you use? Is it something that you don't want? Do you like reading on digital? Do you find it annoying? Again, all these sort of things are quite important to us in the end of the day. But as I say, I quite enjoy the digital experience, and Marvel are not too bad. I still feel that Amazon are kind of my favourite digital comic book viewing thing, but again, I do quite enjoy the Marvel. So, well, thank you very much for listening. I've been Paul for Backwards Compatible, and take care. Good night.